other one, surprisingly, turned out to be the title track from an album that Alan Tarney wrote for me called Stronger. And I opened the second half with Stronger. And in that one, when I watched William do it, he says, sit down and watch, this is what I'd like you to do. I saw him do these things with his feet. I thought, I said, William, but I have to sing as well. He said, well, if you can't sing and do it, well, I'll think of something else. Anyway, it looked so good. I really concentrated hard. And now I'm so thrilled. That's the one I find the best to do. Because I'm thinking, I don't think about it now, but when I was doing it originally, I thought, look what I'm doing with my feet. And I'm singing these lyrics at a different tempo. So it was I felt I'd achieved something with that. But I like working with William because he understands that I like to sing live. And that he gives me an opportunity to be with the dancers and move with them and look as though they make me look good, to be honest. But I do with them and then I stop and I'm allowed to do my own little movements and sing, get my breath back, and then he'll put me back in on the guitar solo or something. So he's sensitive to my needs as a performer.
Working with him is brilliant because he is such a perfectionist. We never stop until he gets the step. So my first year with him, I actually rehearsed for 7 hours with him by myself and we didn't have a break at all. That was my first day I met him, so I was like, we're going to get on. So, I mean, he moves very well and he gets it very quickly and he's got all those words happening in there as well. But no, it's good.
Oh, that sounds okay. Lots of things to fiddle with. All this, look at all that. See? All that. That's my ears. Yeah, you've got all the different people down there, you can have all in your cans. And spread them right and left. You know, before we just used to have a few faders, but now you can get a real complex mix of all the band and you can put them in stereo pads and everything, so you spend a lot of time fiddling with them rather than just having it on and off, because there's so much to play with. You tend to play with it a lot. I do have Cliff on, that's how loud he is. I do have him up in the duets, but usually I just have the other singers to lock in with and the rest of the band. It sounds about right, I think.
All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away.
Probably the most difficult part of this, the whole concept, was to actually choose the songs. I know, because I tour a lot, I know that when I pick The Young Ones and Summer Holiday and Visions and other songs like that to sing in a show, and I mix them up with maybe new material and other material from the past, I'll always get some letters saying, oh, I wish you'd sung. And I'm thinking, oh, I can't do them all. So then what happens is the next time I go on tour, I do that one, but maybe I drop The Young Ones, and you can bet your life that someone will write and say, oh, you didn't sing The Young Ones. So this show is double the problem for me. How do you actually encapsulate in 2.5 hours what I've recorded over a period of 50 years? And the number of successful records, that's been not a problem, believe me, it was wonderful to have the success. But when you think that I had 36 top 5 hits, so I can't do 36 songs. I mean, I think we're getting close to it now, but I cheated in one respect in that I went through the decades, did everything, and when 2 hours was up, I thought, I can't do any more. Then I thought what I'd do is, I'd do about a 15-minute medley of all the songs I couldn't fit in the previous 2 hours. So in a way, I do kind of spread it around, and I do quite a lot of songs, but it was very hard. I chose the big ones, I suppose, and a couple of times I put in what I thought was interesting for me, and interesting to say to the public, did you realize that I sang these songs before Rod Stewart did his fabulous, I loved those songbook albums that he did. And then I suddenly realized that in '62 I had done similar kind of material with the Norrie Paramore Orchestra. Sorry, Rod.
I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why, but I do. I don't know why you thrill me like you do. I don't know why you just do.
It's been hard for me to deal with the 50-year facet of things. This last year has been filled with planning for 50 years. And of course, it's reminded me that that's how long I've been around. When you actually start a career, this must be true of all of us really, you don't really think about what's going to happen 10 years from now, let alone 50 years. For me, when I started, I lived from day to day, from record to record, then from year to year. And then suddenly I realized I did an album with the Shadows called Established 58, and that was in 1968. And I thought, 10 years has gone by. Then you forget it again. So 50 years it's been tough to even begin. I can't begin to relate to that much time passing by, because to me, I still feel 18. I still behave like an 18-year-old sometimes. And so therefore I can't always relate to it. But what it's given me is a chance to recognize what's happened to me. So much has happened to me. It must astound my critics. Well, it surprises and astounds me too. But nevertheless, a lot has happened.
I joined him on the 30th anniversary, and here we are now, and the team is the same, the family is the same, and I can't tell you, it's so good to be back.
Ready?
You ready? Okay, William. All right, guys. Keep. And keep in, around.
Can we go from where they walk out?
Let's go.